Okay.
Well, hello students. My name is Professor Shalomo Levy, and I had the pleasure to meet you in a similar video format to welcome you to this course on American History Online. We're now in the second week of the course, and I hope you've been enjoying it. And I like to record these videos periodically to try to talk to you, to get to know you, and establish a more personal relationship as much as we can. By this point, you've already seen your grades for the first assignment, but I like to kind of talk to the class about what I thought about the assignment, point out a few examples, and see what we can learn as a result of that. Certainly, we have an interesting and very intelligent group of people in our class. And I picked a couple of your biographies that I like to comment on. And I just picked a few, but hopefully we'll get to know each other as a result of these. I like to commend Dave because he got our discussion started by posting his model essay early. He did a great job tracing his Danish heritage, only to conclude at the end that he didn't feel it personally influenced him, but it was good to find out all that genealogy. He admits to bouts of laziness in high school. We appreciate the candor and hope that you have found a new seriousness now in college. He told an interesting story that I loved. It seems that his house was located near a fireworks factory. A fire demolished his home, but rather than discussing this as a tragedy, he appreciates the subtle humor of that spectacle. Kyle, interesting student as well. He was a sergeant in the U.S. Air Force, served in Kuwait briefly during 9/11. He provided a very interesting and detailed family history, one that showed flair and personality. He is pursuing a career in criminal justice. Also, we have in our group Heather, an outstanding and dynamic presence in our discussion. Her parents hail from South America, but she grew up in Pennsylvania. She is a very athletic person, playing soccer, track, snowboarding, and a musician who plays the flute. What I found so impressive about her, beyond her life story, was the fact that she initiated responses to essays submitted by other students. This means that she did not just drop off her essay without reading what her classmates were submitting. Her comments, and especially her compliments to classmates, were very professional and generally very appreciated. Keep up the good work. Also, we have Peter. He's 35, happily married with 2 children. He was an emergency medical technician on Long Island before moving his family to Pennsylvania in 2002. Today he works for the Pennsylvania State Police as a dispatcher. Again, this example of the interesting people who are studying with us. Tricia, she certainly distinguished herself by submitting a wonderful essay early in the week, and then returning to read and respond to those written by her classmates also. This level of interest, courtesy, and engagement moved her to the head of the class figuratively in our online environment. Although we can't see each other, we will come to know from your opinions and from your comments a sense of what our classmates are like. Tricia is a dance instructor. Dancing is her avocation, but her real job is that of a nursing assistant at St. Luke's Hospital. Again, great job to you, Tricia. Lina describes herself as the rusty one because she's been out of school for a minute. She's been married for the last 16 years and raising 2 children. She traced her ancestry to the sugarcane farmers of the Dominican Republic, and she is in college pursuing the American dream. Good luck. Finally, I'll refer to Sierra, who wrote an interesting essay that actually relates to part of what we're studying this week. Sierra has direct Lenape ancestry, and if you notice from my lecture, my PowerPoint presentation this week, I talk about the Lenape Indians. Some of them were her ancestors. We are learning about them in this presentation. Those people were her relatives. She was born and raised in Montana. Sierra has lived in Pennsylvania for many years now with her 2 horses, 2 dogs, and a cat. So welcome to all of you. You're an interesting and intelligent group. Hope you're enjoying the course. Of course, next week we have our first exam, and I hope you all do well. And I encourage you to submit your weekly comments early in the week and engage in discussion and dialogue. If someone's already said something you were thinking about, then pick up where they left off and move the discussion along. So again, pleasure meeting you. Take care and be well.